Hi there. How has 2013 been for you so far? And how would you like 2014 to be if you dared to truly want the best for yourself? The fact that you're here leads me to suggest that you've been going through a tough time, whether it's because you're still with your emotionally abusive partner or whether you've left the relationship, but the relationship has not left you yet. I'm Annika Sina, and I know just how hard it is to leave an emotionally abusive relationship and recover from an emotionally abusive relationship. I spent 20 years with an emotionally abusive partner. At the end of that time, I was absolutely at my wit's end. There was so much that I needed to unlearn and relearn in order to heal. I had to unlearn all the dreadful things that my abusive partner had said about me and I'd believed to be true. I had to unlearn my negative view of the world and myself because I believed that I was broken, that I was useless and worthless, and that there was no possible future for me. I had to relearn a great deal about goodness, my own and other people's. And I had to learn the simple process that makes healing very, very possible. If you've been in an emotionally abusive relationship, you don't want to spend years in therapy gradually making tiny steps forward. That's not what you want to do, and that's not the way it has to be. If you've been as unhappy as I think you've been for as long as you've been that unhappy, you want to heal now. You want to get on with your life. You want to have happiness. You want to really start to experience yourself as the great person that you are. You want some rewards. You want something to actually lift you. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about something really, really special that I have for you. I've spent the last 10 years working with hundreds and hundreds of emotionally abused women, helping them to heal, unlearn the bad stuff and relearn the great stuff. And I've created 2 flagship programs in that time. One is the Ultimate Emotional Abuse Recovery Program, which truly is a transformational program. In 8 weeks, that will take you from feeling terrible about yourself and asking, how could he possibly treat me like that, to believing in yourself, seeing that you have a future and knowing how you can walk forward step by step towards that future. The other program is my Happiness Now program. If you've been in an emotionally abusive relationship, you'll know that you've been programmed to be unhappy. The abusive kingdom is a place where happiness is not allowed. And the fact is, after a while, you forget how to do it. I certainly did. What I've done is create a program that teaches you step by step how you do happiness. So that instead of waiting for something good to come along before you can start to feel happy, you can start to feel happy right away. And that really enables you to attract so much more happiness into your life so quickly. Now, this is the holiday season, and I would like to do everything in my power to make this as much of a no-brainer as I possibly can. So what I'll be doing for the next week, just for 1 week, will be reducing the price of each of those programs by 50%. So you get 2 whichever you prefer, phenomenal programs at half the price. They come in at the price of, at most, a couple of therapy sessions, but what you get is a complete system for turning your thinking around. That system has worked phenomenally well for an awful lot of other women. I believe it will work phenomenally well for you too. And to make it as much of a no-brainer as I possibly can, both of them come with a full money-back guarantee. So you simply cannot lose. Now, I know that when I was where you are now, I would have been sitting listening to something like this and saying, yes, but what if it doesn't work? Then I just lose more money that I don't even have. If it didn't work, you would get your money back. I don't believe it won't work for a minute. I believe it will make a massive difference in your life. Now, you can say that, well, she would say that, wouldn't she? But if you scroll down and look at the testimonials from the people that I've had the pleasure and the privilege to work with, you will see what they have to say in their own words. There is nothing that you can possibly lose. But if you start to feel better, if you let go of the misery and the oppression of an abusive relationship, what is that worth to you? I wish you healing and happiness. I know that if you start these programs now, by the end of January 2014, if not sooner, you will be feeling like a totally different woman. You'll be feeling better than you ever did before you even met your Mr. Nasty. This is the holiday season. Make this the time that you offer yourself the greatest gift of all. Bye for now.